Okay, then Secret can pick the whole map. Taddo's internet is restored, and they could play with him again. Everything works out fine. The Viper plays purple on Colosseum here. He will pick Malians. There is Doubt as the pocket player. He is playing Slavs. And then we have Taddo with Hans here. We see a lot of small thingies here already running around, and Belize is the first one to lame. They have Vietnamese, great civilization for some laming potential, together with Portuguese and Magyars. We will discuss those a bit more after we see how the laming is going. Zuppi is getting a lame. We also see Belize getting a lame, so that's pretty good start, even finding some more of the sheep. But Viper is trying to relame, even finds 2 of his goats. Taddo, can he block this one? Seems like no, not for now. Meanwhile, those 2 are pathing each other, trying to get that one back. And Taddo, did he get the block? No, Bird is still helping out, obviously. And, well, gets the Rhino to the TC. And it seems like double lame was successful over here. So Taddo, the only one with a deficit at the moment, gets 1 boar, though. / 1 Rhino. And still has full HP. Okay, then let's take a look at the civilizations. Malians. Cheaper buildings and having the free gold upgrade means archers are pretty damn sweet. And you simply have a very good eco to go to them. Problem though, in the long run, not the greatest transition. Not having Bracer really hurts them. Slav, you all know, a great civilization here with all the extra food due to the faster working farms. Very easy to mass your knights. And then Taddo, playing Hans, goes for a very far away woodline. Left hand side could have maybe been an option as well. Not that easy to say. And Hans, well, they always play quite easily, right? You can go for archers there and can have a transition into CA if you want to. Taddo goes for the Chinese lure and looks pretty solid. The ostrich going a bit into the wrong direction. Then we have Belize, already said earlier, nice laming potential here. If you get Vietnamese on this map, you see all the TCs. With Portuguese, you can go pretty crazy. And oh, look at that. Zuppi even trying to do some laming shenanigans here. What was happening here? That's pretty wild, but gets out of there. Doesn't want to go too crazy. Okay. Zuppi, that sneaky guy, plays a bit like Rubenstock in this one. Then we have the Max with very early walls here. Magyars, considered to be one of the strongest civilizations on Colosseum because we see so many scouts. +1 attack for them and cheaper scouts. You can always just deliver your masses here. That's just too sweet for you. And then Portuguese, in my opinion, one of the most underrated civilizations. You get the better vision there and, or like, cartography for free. You have shared exploration from the beginning and cheaper archers when it comes to gold. It's pretty sweet as well. It's not really worth it, 1 villager. Well, if he blocks the berries completely, might not be that bad. At least with the big walls here. Would Goth be cool here? Free loom. No, no free loom. We're playing with the March patch. And can snipe a boar that's being lamed with wilds. No, you can't. Your villager is slower than the boar and the scout. No. Two misassumptions, my man. Max Waltz, then scout into knights, into paladin. Did he ever play something else? Yeah, we had him as the flank on some of the map, on desert slopes. Do you remember when people first started laming? Well, it was not an uncommon strategy to send 2 villages out in Dark Age and wall your enemy in, like the gold and the stone. That happened 2001. But that people started to do something with their scouts and try to get the boar? I think that was later. I would say something like 2004. I would say something like that, yeah. But you remember that it basically wasn't really possible in the old days, right? If you played a Chinese guy, you had it's 800 ping. If you played against 3 Chinese guys, you had 800 ping to each and every one to them. So you had a solid like 3-minute lag. 3 second lag. Sorry. 3 second lag. So laming was basically impossible in team games as well. Would you win every LAN tournament in 2004 now with your knowledge? Yes. Yes, obviously. I think number 100 today would not lose a single map against anyone in 2004. Yeah, like that's a bit harsh, but something like that. Yeah. It's like the level there was very, very different. Up to which year would you be top 3? Very good question. Very good question. Oh god, I need to look into that. I would probably say something like 2008 maybe. Maybe later. It's a very good question. I will continue thinking about that one, but now I want to really focus on this match here as well. Somalians, double archery range, no surprise. Double archery range here from Tedo. We have Doubts going for the scouts, and Suomi, look at that beautiful team wall already generated for themselves. Pretty nice play, lots of control, and well, that just means no losses for them. Only 1 archery range by Zupi. That's a bit surprising to me, and yeah. Drops number 2 here. Dowd is going for all the walls in the world as well. Tedo a bit on the later side, especially when it comes to the bottom here. Not really sure how he wants to wall this one. Even builds a defensive tower and walls himself in there alone. So I like the position of Suomi a bit more when it comes to team wall creation. Neither the timeline would be different since the people would easily learn from you. Well, just think about it. Like in 2004... there was still, or like, let's say, yeah, 2004, if you wanted to train with Coven, he put recorded game off. So you had no chance to know how he played. You had no chance to see his build order. There was no streaming. And only in the tournament games, he would, yeah. Then that's the only thing you could actually watch. But there were 0 practice games ever. No rated games, basically, were ever seen. And that's just so crazy. Obviously, there was no streaming. Okay, army's now combining everyone in the center pretty soon. Purple's army is coming as well. The Viper... everyone together here. Only blue's missing a bit. Archers are coming from behind here. No gates around. Are they going back? Feels a bit like it. Taro builds another outpost. Builds the blacksmith. Very little vision over this area. Spawning most of the army at the front though. That was the same in every other game as well? No. Absolutely untrue. Counter-Strike you could observe in 2002, 2001. Yeah. Okay, I know what you mean. Yeah, okay. But let's jump onto this one here and... oh, how are we taking this engagement? All 6 colors. I love that. I'm saying it every single time. The scout dance here now. The max has 1 more scout. Upgrades should be the same for everyone, kind of, except +1 attack for Mega player now has Bloodlines and has +1 defense. Now he wants to jump onto this apparently. Secret did go through this one, trying to get a villager kill here. Will get one, but will lose all the army. Scouts are now jumping in as well. Doubt got the +1 defense and Bloodlines. Now they feel, okay, this is the time to take the engagement. Not really focusing on the archers. Means there is a lot of stuff still left alive. The Vipers KD 0-9. Doubt's KD 0-4. Holy guacamole, was that a clear up. That is... What is that overall KD? 22-4 in favor of Suomi at the moment. Ooh la la. Okay, some more scouts being built, and we need to retreat here if we are secret fanboys. Obviously, all the army forced to the other side, and there was one villager kill, but... Pooh, and this is secret home map. Uh-oh. Passive-aggressive questions. Can't believe that Viper didn't kill a single unit. Yeah, that's weird, right? That's really weird. Doubt neither there with all his scouts at the front. Trying to run away here a bit more. And here's Bloodlines +1/+1. Now commits against those villagers. Will get one at least. Will he get the second one? Nope. So his final KD will be 1-9. Everyone losing 9 units. Viper 0 kills, 10-4. Doubt 1. Pretty damn crazy. And the max, that's the only unit he lost. He didn't lose a single scout in those engagements. And he was always at the front. Look at how low his HP is. Now drops a second stable here as well. Potentially lots of aggression and doubt. Oh, he's going for the front gold. Why does he go for the front gold? There's a safe gold in the back. Uh-oh, Doubt needs to rush out this tower pretty soon. 55 HP. Uh-oh. That's a lot of archers around. Doubt, you need to right-click this one through. Don't send your villagers away. No! You need to get this one up. 93%. No! Doubt! What a mistake! No! This is so costly. Now builds a stable, but one tile away. They can still break through here. Goes for the tower again. Might get it up, but that's really costly. Still needs something in the front here. They can still dive under this. One tower there, and that is so costly. Had the safe gold, had the time to build the defensive tower as well. No idea why he went for that one. And, ay. Those archers now chewing through here. The numbers are just really solid. And, well, Doubt he's getting more and more kills with that. Already 3 and only 11 losses. Hallelujah, is that looking horrible. The Viper now coming over. Houses being built behind this. Doubt pop 30. Look at that villagers count. Everyone 38-40. Very close. Doubt sitting at 32. And still not castle age. Yeah. Doubt tower indeed. Yeah, that's the definition of a doubt tower, guys. Oh god. Tero needs to run. 3rd archer range by him. The Viper's playing 3 archer ranges as well. Do we get an update here? 2 archer ranges for now. 2 stables for now. 2 archer ranges. Now drops archer range number 3. Viper the first one to castle age. That's why they can scare Suomi away for a bit. Lots of scouts still left. They'll even get some kills. Interesting move by the Max. Tries to get some reasonable kills here. Okay, just buys some time for his team. Those scouts won't do much anyways. And Viper needs to put a lot of effort into microing that one away. I'm not sure why he's going for spread formation here. That's kind of interesting. Hey Nilly, what would happen if all 3 players would go cavalry civs? Scouts into knights into paladins. One opponent would build halberdiers and no one has a counter. And just dies. Thanks for the question. Okay, that's only a palisade at the moment. A house would be needed behind there. If all 3 players go for the same army, countering that is just so easy. Nearly, I feel like stone walls have gone out of fashion. What do you think? Well, you know that stone walls had 1800 HP in the old days. And now they only have 1800 HP in Castle Age. They build slower than in the early days. And simply have half the HP in Feudal Age. So that's just not great. Tato dives in pretty deep without any support. Viper He's half a screen away though. Dowd is sending all his knights in, and well, we know that story from earlier. Villager count, now the Viper at 49. Well, it looks pretty even all of a sudden. Dowd at 39 here. You can still see the engagements. Let's take a look at TCs. Viper 1 TC, Shadow 1 TC, Dowd 1 TC, Release 1 TC, the max 3 TCs, and 1 TC for Portuguese. So everyone 1 TC, Portuguese is obviously Zuppy, everyone 1 TC except the max who has 3 TCs at the moment. Scaring away those villagers. Spread formation counters no thumpering? I don't think so. Yeah, it does, yeah. +2 defense, +1 attack for Dowd at the moment. They really need to do some damage though. The 2 TCs less at the moment. The max already 56 villagers. Dowd at 42. Can they find the damage? Not a lot of green knights around. Taro takes the engagement, splits around a bit, and trying to find the engagement. Now Zuppy has 2 TCs as well here, so they can't really go to the top. Maybe trying to take the engagement now is a good spot. They can't run back any further. Magyar Knights just trying to get the debation here. Look at how they're dancing. You can't really stop Micro, and yeah, lots of shots missed here. And now finally going for it. Tado's getting completely mobbed up. Meanwhile, Belize is microing a bit there against the Vipers. Dowd still has some knights. Tado completely done, and Viper indeed goes for spread formation, now close formation. I'm a bit curious about that. I will have to ask him. Still takes an okayish fight. Next aggression here, Tado at the front, stays active. Dowd, Viper broke through at the front here, okay. All the army at the right hand side, and Viper stays very active. Meanwhile, Dowd is going through here with knights as well. 46 villagers, and well, now more stables added by the max. Tado, meanwhile, he goes for 3 TCs. The Viper goes for 3 TCs as well. Now we have 3 TC count for Release. Zuppy 3 TC. Everyone on 3 TC here. And ooh, that's a lot of low HP knights. Good that he's still finding some kills there. How stupid has they become with those runners with seizures? Well, blame Leary. He's kind of the guy who introduced that. And now that's a 3v2 attack. Tado at the left-hand side, a bit out of position, but getting some raids against the gold there. Dowd has solid knight numbers over and over again. Quite some production here. Has only 2 stables, but keeps them running. Now drops another 3rd stable. Dowd has only 1 TC. Wow. Okay. 49 villagers at the moment. Second lowest is 59. Everyone in the 60s, Dowd at 50. Aggressive siege workshop here. More production with all the crossbows now. Viper going over there, and well, they're breaking another angle. Tado's running away, but they didn't take the big 3v2 fight. Lots of aggression coming through the front though. Oh, dives in deep here, and Tado just eats it at the front there. Not great for him. Dowd has to take the fight with him. And Suomi, they're just getting good clear-ups after good clear-ups behind all this. Now 4 stable by Mr. Dowd. They are going for way more aggression through the center here. So Dowd is playing this full castle age. The others, well, as you can see, lowest 72, highest 83 here by the Viper. He is pretty active. Got triggered by those blue dots like the 4th time already. Those are still the walls from mid Dark Age, where he wanted, or end of Dark Age, where he wanted to wall in the berries. Want to see pocket is super risky. Well, this is fine if you do damage. Like if you can clear up this army now, that would be really nice. But in the long run, obviously not great. And over again, we have the clear-ups here, and Knights now around. CA switch for Tato, but without Bloodlines, and that's going to be a mop-up for sure. Cloud completely missing here, all the Mangonels dying. Tato wants to retreat, but that's so bad for him. Oh no, Mangonel short, can we see something? Not really even connecting there, and Tato, he needs to run heavily. Oh, that's ugly for him. Meanwhile, we still have a 3v2 here. How is that even possible? The Max now has so many more Knights. His economy is just so much better. The Viper still stays very active. I doubt with the lowest score in the game now as well. This economy can't really keep up. Lands on the CA now. Viper trying to find another angle. Oh, got the aggressive castle up. And now the switch into... What is it going to be? Barrack here. It's going to be Champ called. Seems like it. Max Magias, indeed he is. Now 3 villages on stone, massive amount of villages on stone, so 14 on stone for him, 15 even. And, well, that could be even Magia Hassa if we don't get to the trade early enough, but, well, Willy's already sending villagers out, and I wouldn't be surprised if the trade is starting pretty soon. Nice gate here by Zuppi, and finally we see some Mangonels that so many people of you wanted to see over and over again. And that gate is not dying, Nice move here by Zuppi. No idea how he was able to hold that one. Just lets it rest with 93 HP as well, 93% as well. But that was really quick reaction for him. Not more aggression here towards Vietnamese player Willis though, who is having the score lead at the moment. Score still reasonably close though. Lots of Knights here by Doubt. Max not up to Castle Age. Do we have all flanks up to the Castle Age? No. Tato is missing as well. Very low on resources. Okay, he goes full production. Skirm, CA, he's kind of playing all in Castle Age here as well. While the Viper, he prepares his champion tech. So 1 player switching there, 2 players playing Castle Age all in. On the other side, well, we have Willis already having Arbalest. Zuppi already having Arbalest. And the Max, well, he can click up to him any second. Tato losing Mangonel number 1. Mangonel number 2 can't shoot either. Actually takes a villager under the TC there. Now the skirmishers, they won't really find the kill. And Doubt, without getting raided, only had 64 villagers. Ay. How to research next age in this game? Those are the things we call in town center. And there at the bottom left, over here roughly, you can click something. That's the next stage. Ooh, Viper could do a pattern and break in quickly. Well, he has traps as well. But yeah, he could do something. Zuppi, he needs chemistry. Pretty important upgrade there. Doubles the damage output for him. Against the champ cards that will have, I believe, isn't it 1+6? I think so, right? Or was it 1+7? 1+7. Therefore 8 defense. And at the moment he's only doing 9 damage. Now he's doing 10 damage. Magia Hassa here for the max indeed. And lots of stables. Still more cavalier production. Farmers are looking pretty solid. Doubt sitting at 67 villagers. Don't ask me why. Now up to Imperial Age. LOL. Oh god. And he's just refusing to build another TC apparently. Viper doing such a good job here, killing the starting TC. Arbalest numbers are still reasonably fine, but having no bracer means he cannot really take those fights. Tato now goes for mass CA. Trade being started by Team Secret as well. Tato runs away there. But lots of rams that we just saw. More villagers dying. Viper really active. Now champions on the way as well. There's only 6 TC down and 1 TC down. There's no in between. Yeah, maybe. Slinging? Okay. Slinging is allowed the moment you are in Imperial Age. Then you are allowed to sling. Champions at the front. As we said, still taking 2 damage, so 35 are one-shotting them. But it looked like 34 only shot. Still had 2 HP left there. Oh, look at that. He still survives. Let's go back. I survived. 34 Arbalest. No one kills me, but only 34 Arbalest shooting at me. What is slinging? Sending resources to your teammate. It's a very, very strong strategy in team games. And that's why it is only allowed in Imperial Age here. So if you are Imperial Age, you're allowed to send resources. You don't have to be in Imperial Age to receive resources. And yeah, to kind of prevent too many games going full sling. And can he kill that capture him? Seems like yes he can. Tato survives with his castle there, but still only castle age, and Magia Hassa is around. Belize now getting him paper money. Beautiful for his team, giving all his teammates extra gold. If you want to learn more about it, Spirit of the Law has a video for you about that one. Arbalest now coming over. Not a lot of champions here from the Viper. So full Magia Hassa, Bombard Cannon by Belize as well. Look at that! Bombard Cannon and a trade card. Interesting composition there. More Cavaliers here from our Magia. Viper dives in deep, but that seems to be a risky move. Although, well, he has enough champions to buffer at the front as well. Gets quite some kills. Not the worst thing, and could even get into the trade. Secret now has the trade as well. Tato is making a defense happen with all his CA. That castle still survived. Traps could be produced, and uh-oh, Viper, that's going to be interesting, though. He splits off his army, means he's worse off in big fights. Tries to microwave from this, but shouldn't really be able to do too much. Gets some okay-ish damage done. Oh, those Cavaliers are really low. Those are really low. It's only doing 3 damage per shot with the 140 HP unit. I think, oh, Viper might actually get this one. Solid move here. Cavaliers were really low, and we still continue with some more aggression. Champions are pushing through the center again. Massive amount of Hassas now for Doubt, who's at pop 99. Now the second TC is at it. At the 46-minute mark, without ever getting raided. Oh, well, he got raided early on. Doubt is at 84 villagers. Oh, goddy. Can you leave the stats up for 1 minute? Keep up quick glance? Sure. You mean those, right? I'm trying to just sometimes get too excited with all the action that I need to select stuff. Champions now diving in as well. Magia Hassa around. Upgrade. Elite Magia Hassa. 10 + 4 +4. Trade is now rolling. I think this might be the longest Colosseum game we have seen. I think so, right? Pocket is being slung by the flank. Yeah, something we don't see too often, but happens. Ah, look at that again. The same thing that happened earlier. Why is he not trading? He just garrisons inside instead of having them go. Okay, now he ungarrisons. But it's going back to a starting market. No, okay. Now he thinks better of it. Tato, mass amount of skirmishers, but that's not great against Magia Hassa. Heavy CA. Oh no, not heavy CA. Normal CA around. Trying to put some damage output on the map as well. Still lots of Arbalest. Obviously they have extra HP as well. Plus 8 HP on those. Skirmishers trying to chase this one down. Now heavy CA. So Tato did get to his desired army composition. Doubt sitting at 113. Whew, don't try to explain to me what was going on there. So much aggression here from the Viper. He's breaking through. Why they're not trapping Tato? They are trying to trap him now. Max has 200 villagers. Well, he's 200 population, 147 villagers, 53 army here. Magyar Hassa full production, and he goes for this engagement. CA around Doubt. He needs to take this engagement. Not really sure why he allows his opponent to get to the skirmishes. Oh no, that's just so much better here than the normal Hassas, and Tado will not do too much here. Meanwhile, that is cleared up as well, so Viper couldn't do enough there, and Tado isn't looking great with all this. Oh boy. Getting cleared up. Viper now goes for pikemen and some champions. Sends the pikeman over there. Tries to get some meat shield in front of the heavy CA. Doubt now up to 108 villagers. 2 idols. 14 military at the moment. Some trade is started here, but doesn't excite me too much. Some pike are being sent back over. The Viper now goes for the big stone walls. Actually, funny idea that he builds them before. Yeah, or in front of his palisade walls, but yeah, makes so much more sense. Such an easier wall. Comes at the front. Tado trying to hold. He's back to pop 170. I thought at one point he would die quite easily here, but now Skirm War against Skirm War. Normal Skirms against Imperial Skirms. Magyar Hassa against normal Hassa. It just seems like Suomi just one-ups Secret here in every composition, and this one looks pretty damn good. Heavy CA going for it here, but how can they deal with it? So many Arbalists pushing as well. Tado's trying to get the second castle up behind this one, but so many units dying here. Arbalest damage output is just crazy. Not enough support. Doubt pop 135 here. Sending some Hassas over, but not really helping enough at the front. That's not enough. Champions pushing in. Arbalest are dealing with those quite easily, I believe. Let's take a look. Push in here. And I think Viper, he can maybe hold this one, but now some Magyar Hussars are joining the party again. Some Mangonels around as well. Let's take a look about the connections. Nope, not even the single shot there. And now the champion's dying. That means pikemen aren't doing anything. Meanwhile, traps are still shooting here. Tado is doing a great job of kind of trying to hold this one. Doubt finally to 129 villagers. He can start playing this one quite nicely, but Viper just got completely cleared up here. Massive amount of pikemen trying to hold. Oy. What should Slavs do versus Magyar Pocket Post Imp? Resign. Technically, Boyars is great, but I'm not really sure if you can get onto enough. Okay, answering your question here. Well, Boyars are better than Paladins if they fight 1v1 for sure. Having all the melee armor there. If we get to elite Boyars, that would completely crush Magyars. But that's a long way to go. Will Doubt come with the winning move now? We will see, guys. We will see. Can't see it, but I have a smile on my face. And we have a lot of Doubt supporters in the chat. Maybe if you spam some Doubt Punisher. Maybe if you spam some Nilly Energy. Maybe then we will see mass Boyars and the comeback from Mr. Doubt. I didn't really need to spam. He's getting there. He's having 3 castles. He's having Boyars. He's having +4/+4. Tado not looking great. That's not enough spam, guys. It's not enough spam. Tado, he's struggling. He's struggling a lot. There's not enough emotes flying in. Now losing the starting TC. Boyars didn't do enough. There was not enough Doubt Punisher in the chat. There was not enough Nilly Energy. I know who to blame now. After the game, they blamed Doubt. But in the end, the time travel continuum simply said that chat support at Nilly AoE was not there. You failed us, guys. Maybe if Secret makes it into the finals. Maybe then we can try it again for live games. This one didn't work out because Suomi is now in the trade. Tato is completely erased from the map. Pop 90 here. Arbalest moving in. And Doubt, yeah, he has some boyas, elite boyas now as well, but the GG is flying in. The tech switch came too late there, and the blame game was on after this one. Doubt plays 1TC style there without really communicating it, and that was really weird. Just lacking so much army, then both of its flanks get doubled quite a bit. Doubt really with a very late transition into elite boyas, which would have been nice, but didn't really happen. Thanks for everyone who tried in the chat to help us with support, but in the end, it is Suomi taking it 2-1 here on the home map of Team Secret with their arguably second best composition, if I'm not playing. Doubt out nearly in. Maybe that. Maybe that. What a beautiful game, though. Lots of attacks over and over again. And Viper, Malian, so many different moves. Did so much here at the bottom as well with this army. They went in there. Horrible KD at the start with the fights. But then they played pretty active. Doubt just could have gone for the back goal, I believe. Or to get the tower up a bit earlier. Heavy losses there for sure. And then the late switch. Overall, pretty high level though. Just some tiny mistakes there, and that can decide a game. Now I'm excited for game number 4, and I think this one was the one for YouTube. So goodbye there. You will find all the info of the other games as the link in the description. We will take a look at the statistics here. 480 kills for the max. The least fewest losses. Belize gets a lot of kills there against Tato as well, who went for a lot of skirmishes, so couldn't really get the kills there, had a lot of losses. Nice military numbers there by Mr. Belize. And Doubt, 30k food as a Slav player compared to 42k of a Magyar, 2k behind in gold, 10k behind in wood as well, or 9k behind in wood. Pretty damn brutal there with the economy. And 153 village high. Doubt in the end 145. So he did reach... No, he never even reached pop limit in this game. 40 military high. And as you saw... Well, beautiful game. Beautiful game. Surely